Hello folks and welcome to another episode of Shogun Total War, where I'm playing as Clan Mori. And in the last episode, it was a pretty bloody one, so if you have missed it, I recommend you go back and check it out. Otherwise, I will recap it for you right now, obviously. I did take Io off of Clan Shimazu, and I also... well, I attacked Buzin, and that didn't go too well for me. At the time, it was the Shimazu heir was defending it, and he kicked my butt. I attacked him in the fog, thinking that I could use the fog against him, but as it turns out, the fog is not my ally, so it didn't work out for me, and they jumped me before I got set up, and I got crushed. This is what remains of my force. It's pretty beat up here, and that's looking pretty sizable, honestly. They might not attack, but they might attack. So I'm racing over troops as fast as I can. I still have a 3-star general. I actually have two 3-star generals, which makes me a little nervous, honestly, because I can keep track of one, because in-game, in the battles, it will tell me which one my general is, but then I might lose track of the other one, and I don't want the other one to die, because obviously they won't both be generals in the same battle. So... yeah, that makes me a little nervous. I'm not too keen on having two 3-star generals. It's not like I get cumulative effects. I just have the effects of the one general, the one person leading the army. That's how I believe it is, at least. I don't think it's cumulative effects. Anyway, I still have my daimyo down here, and this is where things went better for me. In taking Io, I sort of got my revenge. I may have been beaten by the son, but I killed his dad. So, Lord Shimazu died, and now that's the reason why there's no daimyo or heir in any of these armies, is because the son basically went back to the capital in Satsuma to be coronated as the Lord of Shimazu. So he needs to work his way back up here. He'll probably be up here like next turn, I'm guessing, in one of these two provinces. And he's a 3-star general, so... yeah, that's going to be a little worrisome, and I saw that they had some decent troops too. They didn't have No-Dachi yet, which is good because that's their specialty unit. They haven't gotten the Legendary Swordsman event, I'm guessing, although after those two battles they may have, especially in this one because they kicked my ass. So yeah, they might be getting legendary, or not legendary, but they might be getting No-Dachi Swordsmen, which is tough because they get them at a discounted price, and No-Dachi Swordsmen that are produced here in Satsuma are produced with a +1 honor bonus. So that would be tricky. They're very high attack, very aggressive soldiers that can break through a front line very easily. And right now, I'm still fighting with pretty basic armies. I have spearmen and archers, and I have light cavalry, so I don't really have much in the way of elite troops right now. I've just been kind of making my way with what I have, and this might be the moment, this might be the time for me to finally focus on that a little bit. It's going to be really hard going into Kyushu with just spearmen, archers, and Yari Cav. Obviously, that depends a lot on the money that I'm making. I'm in autumn right now, so I'll be getting a new treasury in the next turn. So I can see what I can make with that and see if I can start taking up a little bit. I did get a mine with Io, so that's good. It was already here when I conquered it. That's usually the case. The rebels usually build it before it ever gets conquered. It's just copper, so it's not too... I'm not making too much off of it. I'm making, I'm making 200 koku off of the copper. But I also have silver in a key that I'm making 400 from. And I also have silver here in Harima. So that's not bad, as far as being, you know, one of the poorest factions farming-wise in the game. Having 3 mines helps out a lot. I'm starting to build up some ports, trying to get some money that way. But still, things are a little treacherous for sure, because I do have this... this is sort of my nemesis, right? If you watch my Shimazu campaign, you know that Tosa and I don't get along very well. The rebels here are tough. They have No-Dachi Swordsmen. And dealing with them early on in the campaign is really tricky. They have a 2-star general right now. I think they have a 3-star general in the castle right now, which I don't have eyes on. Actually, just to re-remind myself, let's put a emissary there, and I can check it out, do a little spy action, and see what's going on. in Tosa, or should I send them? Actually, you know, I think I'll send a shinobi here in Tosa, and I'll send my emissary to Bungo. Hopefully they don't have a border watchtower build in Tosa, because that would allow them to catch my shinobi, so hopefully that's not the case. Now, since I have a castle here in Io, this creates a sort of a buffer province for me, which allows me, if I wanted to, and I am considering this, in this very turn, I can essentially take all my forces from Io and Awa and attack Tosa. Now, since they have at least 2 units of No-Dachi Swordsmen, maybe even 3, and I, like I said, just have spearmen, archers, and a couple units of scout cav, that would be a very tough battle for me. And it's risky because if... See, this strategy is counting on me winning a very decisive, quick battle here in Tosa so that I can turn back to Io very soon. I'm guessing if I were to leave this defended with only 1 unit, so my strategy would be, if I leave Io with garrison with just 1 unit to attack Tosa, I'm guessing Shimazu would attack literally on that turn. I would retreat that unit into the castle so I can sort of hold a garrison here and allow me to come back and take Io on the very next turn after I take Tosa. But the problem is if I get my ass kicked in Tosa and then I lose Io, then I'm back to one of these 2 provinces, in Awa and Sanuki. And frankly, well actually, yeah, I would be stuck here in Awa, which would leave the Shimazu army wide open to take Sanuki. And I would be, of course, battered and banged up from losing this battle here in Tosa. So overall, I don't think I'm really liking the looks of that idea. I think it's better to play this one a little conservatively and just build up until I'm ready and I think I can take it safely. The fact of the matter is right now, these are 2 scary looking armies and I should probably just kind of get ready to fight them. Even if that means defending, which, you know, I'm not a big fan of defending, but in these cases, I think I need to build up and try to, you know, hold my ground. What I can do, and this is something that this sounds like a better strategy to me, is taking, I don't need this many units holding an Awa. It's a river province, and the AI is very unlikely to attack river provinces. Heck, so am I get it. River provinces suck. So, yeah, I'm going to move 1 archer, 1 Yari spearman, and 3 Yari Ashigaru to Io, and hopefully that sort of deters them from attacking me here in Io. That would be nice. Also, the other thing with this is that if the rebels here in Tosa do want to be a little cheeky and attack me in Awa, well, for one thing, I can shoot them with my 1 archer unit that I'm leaving here. I can, you know, kind of take some losses off of them in Awa. Also, that means that they would be splitting their forces between Tosa and Awa. And I don't mind that. I think that actually makes it a little easier to take them apart if they split up. So, I'm wondering if I wanted to send more soldiers over to Io to entice them to do that. Yeah, that's a really tempting idea, but I think for now I'm just going to stick with what I have here. That seems to be enough. I do have 1 archer in Mimasaka that's ready to move up. I'm going to move him up here because the only archer unit that I have in Nagato is the 3-star general. Oh, no, never mind, scratch that. I do have this other archer that just moved up, but it's time for more. I need more, so... Yeah, I need to move him to this port province so I can move him to Aki soon. I think I have a port... Oh yeah, I have a port in Nagato, so I can transport him next turn from Bison to Nagato. It's the one big disadvantage of having a capital province being landlocked. I have no port, so I can't transport these troops in 1 turn. They have to take an extra turn to go to Bison or Harima, because they both have their ports, of course. Alright, so I think the idea is, yeah, I decided on hanging tight, getting some more information about these armies here and here. Yeah, I'm gonna hang tight. I do have, okay, something I I cannot remember, I cannot forget this. So I have an heir that's gonna be coming of age in 2 turns, I believe. And yeah, so I need to make sure that he ends up in a samurai archer unit. I like my heirs and my generals, frankly, as archers. It allows me to keep them out of danger, more or less. Also, on that note, I need to get shinobis here in Mimasaka to help protect him from assassins. Not that I think that assassins are literally going to jump on him from turn 1 of him being of commanding age, but I'd want to play this safe. I don't think I get a lot of heirs playing as Mori. I think I get this guy, and then, yeah, it's going to be another while before Mori Masamoto is of age. So yeah, Mori Yoshinari is going to be coming here soon, and I have just enough money to train up another shinobi. And these guys will be really good at taking care of my heir and making sure he doesn't get assassinated. They are basically going to be his secret service and tucking him in at night and making sure that no one kills him while he's sleeping. So hopefully that works out. Let's see, can I bump up the taxes? Is everything green? Cool, awesome. Hopefully I can make some money that way. Taxes, shinobi is good. I just want to make sure I'm not like training anything else on accident, because I want to make sure I get that shinobi. That's all good, okay. And anything else that I need? That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope this goes alright here. See if I get attacked. Alright, I think I saw the Shimazu Daimyo pop into... No Daimyo, just a 3-star general. Holy moly, who is he? Okay, average. Okay, that's fine, that's good. If an average harvest for me is 3,845, that's very comforting, honestly. That gives me a lot to work with. Okay, so that is the daimyo. It just kind of was weird. It wasn't displaying the daimyo's piece yet. So that is the daimyo. That is the leader of the faction. I believe if I kill him, then the faction's over, because I don't think they have another son, another heir of age yet. I think he's still a few more years away. And looking at his army, it is, as I saw before, it is archer heavy. No No-Dachi Swordsmen yet. It is a lot of archers. Man, I'm tempted. I really am tempted to kind of go for it and just kick him out of bungo. And, well, frankly, I'm tempted because if I can attack that daimyo and take him out, I'm tempted to kill him and end the Shimazu threat. Then I can sort of take on Tosa at my own leisure. Yeah, so they just have 2 No-Dachi Swordsmen, and they just have the 1 2-star general, which is this archer. And then, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 archer units, a little banged up, basically just 3. 4 or 5 archer units. And then 4 Yari Samurai, 2 No-Dachi, and 3 peasants. 7, 8. So yeah, around 15 units altogether. Yeah, it's a little too much for me to take right now. I don't know. Yeah, I think I need to consolidate on this one, and yeah, maybe they attack Awa. But yeah, I don't think I want to get ahead of myself and attack them there. I'm going to take another peek at Buzen, just see what they have there, just refresh my memory. And let's see, I want to put some of these units, put them in there. And who else can I move? I have room for... So he just has 2 men left. So I'll take him out, and I can put... all of them there. Got a full stack, but that's a lot of peasants. That's 5 units of peasants that I'm counting on. And actually, that one's not even full strength. That one only has 20 men in it. So yeah, that's not great. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take out that 20 men. I'm gonna take these 2 guys out. I'm gonna put them here in Awa, and I will bring over another peasant unit just because he's full strength, and I'll go with that one. All right, bring my shinobi back, and I have some more shinobi here. I should keep training shinobi as well. Always be doing that. And I do have money now, so now it's important that I start really spending this correctly. And I think it's time for me. Am I building anything here? No. So yeah, I should spend this money on... Wait, did I get a large castle already? Yeah, okay, cool. I already built a large castle here in Mimasaka, so that's really good news. I actually didn't know that I had that. So now I can build this Buddhist temple in Mimasaka. This is the building that will allow me to train warrior monks, which is my faction specialty unit. They are awesome, they are badass. They actually are probably the best unit in the game, and I'll be able to train them at a cheaper cost than usual, just because that's Clan Mori's thing. They're kind of a warrior monk faction. So yeah, definitely build that. So since I'm switching Mimasaka into a warrior monk production facility, and I've been using it thus far to build archers, because I started with an archery dojo here, that's just how my campaign started. I'm switching, the reason why I built a castle here in Inaba is so I can switch my archery production here to Inaba. So I'll do that, and then yeah, I need to make sure I get a port as soon as I can in Inaba so I can move those archers around as fast as I can. And in the meantime, I can still build some more soldiers. I should build another port. Am I building a port here? No, I am not, but I should. Yep, gonna get a port here in Io, and that's a lot of money, so I think the rest of my money should just be spent on building soldiers. So let's see, I'll build a few more archers here in Mimasaka while I still have time, and alright, so that's there, and should I build more cavalry? I don't think so. I think 2 is enough for now, so I'll just keep building spearmen in Iwami and Aki, and that should be good for now. Hopefully things hold on my northern front. I'm just depending on Oda keeping his alliance with me, and I'm depending on him to continue his war with the rebels. And speaking of which, let me check out the map and see what's been going on in the world. Alright, so the rebels still hold a lot of territory here in central Japan, so I'm guessing Oda's in a fierce battle for his life there. Let's see, Takeda still has Shinano, and it looks pretty even here in the north. And let's take a look at this diplomacy. So Shimazu is allied with Lord Takeda, but they are not allied with Imagawa. So that's interesting to me, because Imagawa has these 3 territories here, so if they're not allied with them, that means they could help me in a potential attack or combined assault here in this island. And then just looking also, so Oda's also at war with, oh no, they're allied with Imagawa. Interesting. But they are at war with Takeda. So yeah, Oda has their own problems. So they should not face me. They should not turn on me. They should be dealing with their northern enemies up here. So hopefully that means my border is fine. If Oda is dealing with their own problems, I would prefer it if they didn't have this many soldiers here. That's a little too many for my comfort level, so makes me a little bit nervous. Alright, let me bring taxes down, and it's just 1 turn away from my heir being of age. Alright, so I have the port in Iwami. Alright, and I saw the daimyo move away, and I don't know why. I'm curious about that now. He moved from here to Higo, it looked like. They weren't attacked, were they? No, they are not at war with Imagawa. No. Huh, I wonder why he moved there. That's interesting. Now I have... Okay, so this is the army that kicked my ass earlier in the last episode, and yeah, it's these... cavalry archers are pretty tricky to deal with sometimes, especially if you don't have a lot of archers of your own. And I only had the 1 unit, this general unit, so yeah, that was hard for me to deal with. What was he building? Archers, and he just has an archery dojo here. It'd be really nice if I could just take Buzen really quick, just so I can burn these buildings down. Not even hold Buzen, I just want to just burn his shit down. Alright, I'll just move my emissary, I'll just keep him moving. There, just have some soldiers being moved up into their correct places. And let's see, I have another archer here. And yeah, I want to get some more archers in my army in Nagato. Get that going. And speaking of archers, so since the way this works is that they come of age, the heirs come of age when they're 16 years old. And it's always going to be spring of their 16th year. So in the spring of their 16th year, that's the year that you want to be making the unit that you want your heir to be in. And it will always be the lefternmost production facility that you have. Now, since I have production facilities here in Aki and Iwami, that means if I'm making a unit in one of these, probably I'm guessing Aki is a little bit more leftern than Iwami. I'm guessing it would be whatever units produced here. I don't want that because I can only produce spears and cavalry in these provinces. I don't want my heir to be in a cavalry unit or a spear unit. I want to be an archer unit and I can only make them here. So I'm just going to make one archer unit and that's the only unit I'm going to train this turn just to be safe. Just want to make sure my heir is ending up there. And yeah, I'm not sure how good he's going to be. I can't remember. He's not going to be as good as his dad. His dad's just a boss. Look at him, 5 stars. There's no way he's going to be that good. But for the time being, I think I'm going to chill out with that and save the rest of my money to build soldiers in the rest of my turns. Right? Yeah. 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 Yeah, and hopefully I can get a battle going. I'd like to take Tosa at the end of this episode for sure. That just means I need to get those warrior monks out and ready though. So we'll see if I can get to that. Okay, I have that archery dojo in Inaba. And here's my heir, Mori Yoshinari. And let's check him out and see what's he got. Alright, 3-star general, pretty average, but I'll take it for sure. And in this case, so what's interesting is that when I was playing as Shimazu, the way that the game balances itself, and this is based actually on history, I believe, is that Shimazu has had a lot of heirs, that is. I mean, ton of heirs, and a few of them are actually pretty good. I had, my first heir was 3 stars, and then it goes 4-star, 4-star, and then another 3-star. Having four heirs of age in one campaign is pretty dang good. It means that if you lose 1 or 2, or your daimyo, your campaign continues on, because once your daimyo's dead and all your heirs are dead, the campaign's over, you've lost. So it's kind of your backup, it's your second life. Now, in this case, it's gonna be, yeah, he's gonna be in my second life for a while, because I don't have a third life coming up. My other heir, he's still pretty young, so he's a ways away. So in this case, I have a lot more better generals as of Clan Mori. I have a 3-star here. I have 2 3-stars in this army here, and I'm actually gonna change. I'm gonna bring him out. I don't want 2 generals in one army. That's making me nervous. So I'm just gonna do that and bring all these guys together. I still have 2 archers. That's fine, and bring him up as well. So yeah, I have 3-star generals here. I have my 5-star daimyo. I got a 2-star, 3-star heir, and a 3-star general here, Saito Toshimasa. So the good news with this is that, honestly, I actually don't really have to use my heir in battle if I don't want to. And that's where I'm leaning, actually, is that I think I'm just going to put him here in Harima, and just have him chill here and hold my northern quote-unquote defense. I don't think I'll be attacked here in my northern territories, but that means I can keep him safe, keep him out of harm's way, keep him alive as long as possible. And yeah, I'll use him eventually. He'll get some action later on in the campaign. Once I'm ready to push north, he'll get some action, but I'm going to let my daimyo and his seasoned 3-star generals lead the attack into Kyushu. I just need 3 moderately sized armies for this push into this island, and it's just overkill to have an heir involved. That's just too much. And yeah, it might get him killed, so I'll keep him safe back there. And in the meantime, let's move him up, and yeah, I'm just going to keep producing some more soldiers for the rest of this year. Do another archer here in Mimasaka. Another Yari Spearman. And let's see, is that enough money? Yeah, that's fine. I can afford that much. And do I need to move my emissary? Yeah. And what buildings do they have here? Okay, so they do have a border fort here. And a border fort is an upgraded watchtower. What this means is it acts as a, well, first off, it acts as a watchtower, which means that they can spy into these territories. A watchtower lets you see into adjacent territories, so they can see everything that I have here without needing a spy to go in here. However, a border fort is an upgraded, so where is it? A border fort is an upgraded watchtower, which means it doesn't only spy into adjacent territories, but it also acts as a counter spy. It also basically acts like they have a shinobi in this province, which means that if I tried to send a shinobi into this province, or an assassin for that matter, there's a good chance that they would get caught. Now, that doesn't affect emissaries. They basically have a diplomatic immunity, so they can move around wherever they want. The only way that emissary can get killed is by killing it with a ninja, an assassin. Other than that, doesn't matter if they have a border watchtower or border fort or anything. He can move around and just take a peek and see what's going on. And now that I know that, I know to not send my shinobi. I cannot send these guys into Bungo until I actually move into Bungo and destroy this border fort. So, let's see, I took a peek. That's all I need to know for now. I'm going to keep my emissary back here, just keep him safe here in EO. And yeah, I think I'm ready to end the turn on this one. Alright, this is extremely ironic. My clan is now the richest in all Japan. No other clan has such a large annual income. That's so bonkers. That's like, the clans here in northern Japan have opportunities for so much money. These provinces are so rich. Actually, this is kind of a fun little lesson about this campaign map. When you're just looking at all of these provinces that I don't have a view on necessarily, like I don't have a spy here, so I can't see, you know, the soldier movements and the buildings that they have, but you can still gain some information about the map just by looking at it. See these little symbols on these provinces? They tell you what these provinces are kind of known for without even needing to spy on them. That's a roll of grain or wheat. Says the farming's good. Let's see, I think that's a mine symbol. That's a picture of an archer, because the archers that are produced in Totomi are really good. Shinano, they have really good cavalry, so yeah, they have a picture of a horse. Kaga, they produce really good warrior monks, so they have a picture of a warrior monk. So yeah, anyway, the point that I was trying to make though is that look how much, so these are all provinces that are rich in farming. Hitachi, Kazuke, Musashi, Sagami, Shimatsuke has a mine, Echigo has a mine and good farming, Dewa has a mine and good farming, Mutsu, good farming. The fact that Clan Mori is the richest in all Japan is hilarious, and it's so bizarre. In fact, I need to take a look at what's going on up here. So Yusugi is at war with Clan Hojo because they have taken Hitachi off of them. So that's interesting. I just don't know how that means that how am I richer than them? Yusugi should have a lot of money coming in. I don't know. I don't get it. That's pretty weird to me. Anyway, inconsequential. Moving some soldiers up. Just want to keep this going. And how's he looking? Yeah. Should probably just get him some more archers. He has all the infantry, so yeah, just 2 more archers for him. And they can start building up a second army here, basically. Alright, so that'll be 1 archer unit that I can bring up, and then I'll have to do 1 more next year because I'm pretty much out of money. I will build 1 more shinobi. I like to have my heir being protected by at least 4 shinobi at all times. That seems to be a pretty gosh darn countermeasure to him being assassinated. I don't think I've ever had a general assassinated when being protected by 4 shinobi. That seems to be pretty sufficient, from what I can tell. So, yeah, I'll just do the 1 shinobi. That'll be fine. Is there anything else I want to do this year? Bump up the taxes for sure. Looks like I can manage that. Easy, no problem. Still no daimyo on the front lines. That's interesting. They're not at war. I keep checking. So yeah, Shimazu and Imagawa are not at war. He just doesn't want to be on the front lines, which is interesting. Well, I'm going to keep taking a peek here at Tosa. I just want to keep seeing what's going on here. Keeping an eye out, see when it's ready, when it's time for me to attack. Triple check my taxes, make sure they're high. And how much money am I going to make? Alright, so not as much as last time. I'm guessing at a poor harvest. Okay, and sure enough, death, okay. Did he attacked my heir. Oh my god. A ninja attacked my heir. I was defending number 3. I can't believe it. I was literally just saying that, oh my god, oh no. That was my son. He just killed my son. So so my security forces caught him. They caught the ninja after he killed my heir. Worst security ever. And a poor harvest on top of it. I was literally, oh my god, I was just bringing the shinobi over. I had just made this 4th shinobi to come defend my heir. Wow. Okay. So things have gotten pretty serious here. So now that means I have to wait another 10 years, which is another 40 turns before Mori Masamoto comes of age, which means that this dude needs to survive. He's 42, he'll be 52 when his son comes of age. So I don't think he'll be dying of old age at the age of 52. I don't think so. But what that does mean is that I need to start bringing some shinobi over to Io. Because I don't need them here anymore. Yeah, I'm just gonna move all these shinobi over to Io. In fact, I'll bring some over to Nagato as well. Actually, yeah, I can do that right here, there, and him as well. Yeah, wow, that's a blow. That's a big blow for sure. Yeah, hopefully this guy can hang on and survive. I gotta be careful. Jeez, oh Pete's. Man, oh man. 3 shinobi wasn't enough. I mean, yeah, they got the ninja after he killed my heir. Fucking hell. Oh man, that is brutal. Alright, okay, alright. Gotta move on. Gotta take a deep breath here. Okay. Focus. I got a new treasury. Bring taxes down and... Alright, I'm working on, let's see, how many turns away am I? Okay, so 1 turn away, and then I can start producing warrior monks there in Mimasaka. And gosh, I'm really tempted just to save all my money for warrior monks. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I have enough spearmen right now. I just want some more archers, and let's see, I can build archers here in Inaba. And then, yeah, then I'll just build warrior monks for the rest of my money for this year. That's what I'll do. Yeah, that's what I'll do, and then that will allow me to essentially go after Tosa. I think I just need like 2 warrior monks. and then I can take Tosa. And then yeah, once I take Tosa, then I can basically have all these soldiers hanging out here in Elwa, and they're kind of being wasted. I could use them better up here, you know, in the front lines, helping me fight against Shimazu. So yeah, I want to get Tosa out of the way. So yeah, I'm just going to build those 2 archer units and then focus on warrior monks with the rest of my money for this year. No economy, no tech upgrades or anything like that, just pure soldiers going for it, going at it. Alright, so I have that port that's finished being built in Iyo. That's going to give me a little bit more money. And got that Buddhist temple in Mimasaka, so huzzah, there we go, that's some good news. Alright, archer, I want to keep moving my archers up and check him out. Yeah. So I'm still building, I'm focusing on building a second army here in Nagato. And yeah, I'll keep moving some more archers up. And I really need to get a port in Inaba as soon as I can. Maybe this turn? Anyway, let's take a look at these warrior monks. Check them out. So yeah, paying 375 for a warrior monk is pretty good. That's let's see if I could do the math. What is that? 450 for a warrior monk? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how much they cost normally, but 375 is good. These are fantastic warriors. They have really high attack. They have really high defense. They have a good charge bonus. They cause fear in Buddhist soldiers. So the idea is that obviously in the beginning of the campaign, all of the clans are Buddhist, all of the soldiers are Buddhist because Japan is Buddhist. Later on in the campaign, they have access to some Christian options where they could convert to Christianity, and once they do that, the soldiers become Christian, the daimyo's Christian, and then they are no longer afraid of warrior monks. That's actually one of the boons of being Christian, is that you're not afraid of killing your own priests anymore because these guys aren't your priests, or they are not your monks, should I say. But, however, right now everyone is Christian, so having these warrior monks is going to cause fear. They break lines. I mean, they just come in there and they kill people and they make everyone run away and they win battles for you. I mean, they are awesome units. Their only weakness is that they don't have any armor on them. They're basically just wearing robes, so arrows will tear them apart. And yeah, so it's time for me to get these guys going. Where was he again? Yeah, warrior monk there. That will bring me to, so spring, summer, autumn, 750, and yeah, I have enough money to get a port going for sure. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna build a port here in Inaba. And that'll do for now. Yeah, that's good. That looks good. I'm just gonna take another peek at the world map. I just want to see what's going on. Anything new? Yeah, so Yusugi is taking the fight to Clan Hojo for sure. They've taken Shimotsuke and Hitachi off of them. And I wonder, wait, are they at war with Takeda? I can't tell. No, so Takeda and Hojo are allies. So that is... So yeah, it's just a big old power struggle here in the north for sure. And Oda is still... nothing's changed with Oda. I don't think they've lost or gained any more territory, so they're just kind of hanging out. And oh yeah, let me check out. Yeah, Imagama and Shimazu are still just kind of chilling, so that's all fine. Let's end the turn and wait. I want to keep moving these guys up. That's right. That's what I was doing, right? I think I was moving him. Yeah, I was moving these guys this way. That's fine. Any other shinobi I want to move around? No, that's all looking good. Alright, let's see how much money I have left after this. Alright, so that'll be enough for 2 more warrior monk units. That's good. Alright, let's get these guys on the move. Got these warrior monks there. Keep moving these archers up. Who is he? And yeah, so I want archer here. Okay, good. I'm feeling safer about this now. They do have a full stack here, or yeah, that looks like a full stack here. But I'm feeling pretty good about this here in Busan. That's really tempting, like I said, to, you know, just fight it. But I want to get Tosa out of the way first. Got Takeda as an emissary here in Tosa. That's kind of strange because they don't... I kicked them out of southern Japan. They don't have any territories here, so... I don't know what Takeda's doing. They're just kind of nosing, just being nosy. And what's going on here? What do I have? Why do I have an archer here? I don't know. I don't know why I have an archer there. Let's get him moving up that way. And let's see, I do have an archer here, right? Yeah. Yes and yes. Alright, why do I have... Okay, that's why. Get another warrior monk going. That's all I'm gonna do for this year. Or for that season, that is. Alright, so my security forces have caught and killed an enemy ninja here in EO. So yeah, that's them buggers are going after my daimyo now, which is making me freaking nervous because if a ninja kills my daimyo, that's it. That's the campaign. You know, and it's like... Fuck. God. Alright. How many years left until the heirs? Oh my god. So, yeah, 9 more years. 9 more years until my son's ready. Alright, but the good news is just, let's see, 2 more turns. Yeah, 2 more turns I should be able to attack EO. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna keep building up warrior monks. And let's see, I have enough money for something else. So I'll just build up another Yari Samurai there. And yeah, let's bump up those taxes and see how much money I can make. And security forces have caught and killed an enemy ninja in Nagato. Evidence suggests he was working for Lord Takeda. So, man, I'm getting hit from all sides here. Looked like my ally, Oda, killed my son. He will pay for that later. And looks like Takeda's going after my generals here in Nagato. So, just won't stop. Let's see, average harvest, making 3,600. So, pretty happy about that. And alright, let's just keep moving these guys up. Got my warrior monk, keep them going. What does that mean? So I got 2 warrior monks here in EO. That means I can move out a couple of these Ashigaru units. And let's see, what am I looking at? I got 5 archer units, 1 cavalry, 4 Yari spears, and then 3 Ashigaru. Let's take another peek at what they have and see how I feel about that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how I feel about that. More warrior monks. Well, I guess I can start bringing these guys up into Nagato as well. And Yari Samurai. Alright, so he just needs an archer. And is this looking okay? Yeah, that looks okay. I can put a few more warrior monks in there, and that'll be a decent little army. And now I can start filling out this second army as well. Okay, so I'll get that going. Let's see, so I do have a new treasury, so I got some money to spend here. Definitely want to build a warrior monk per turn, so I want to make sure I have enough for that. So that's what was that gonna be? 4, that's 1200, 15, that around 15, something like that. And so I'm not quite, about 40% of my treasury is gonna be spent on warrior monks this year, so not gonna have a whole ton of extra money to throw around. I might just have another full year of just buying soldiers. In fact, yeah, I'm just going to do another full year of buying soldiers. I have a lot of battles coming up here soon, so I'm just going to, yeah, get the production going full scale, build some Yari Cav in Aki, and build some spears in Iwami. And yeah, just go full tilt. And let's see, anything else I want to build? I should probably have more shinobi. You know, like, for shinobi guarding my daimyo is pretty excessive, but I'm just gonna build some more shinobi because if he gets assassinated, that's it for me. That's game. So yeah, that's pretty nerve-wracking for sure. All right, let's end the turn there. Alright, now this is the turn that I decide if I want to attack Tosa or if I want to keep building up and get more warrior monks. So what are we looking at here? We got, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, so they 11, jeez, oh Pete's, okay. So they have 11 plus 8, so that's 19. They have 4 units of No-Dachi, so that's what I get for waiting. 4 units of No-Dachi, and then 3.5 or 5.5 units of archers, and then 5 units of Yari Samurai, 4 units of Yari Ashigaru. It's a well-balanced army for sure. The only thing they really don't have is cavalry, which I don't, you know, have a ton of either. Just because they have those 4 units of No-Dachi, I think that means that I also want 4 units of warrior monks to match them. Yeah, because I am not comfortable just going in there with the force that I have. Don't get me wrong, my warrior monks will be like a hard carry. They will just do some work, and they could take on like almost everything in that province right now. But I want it to be decisive. I want to be able to take Tosa decisively in one turn so that I can quickly move back to Io the very next turn. That's the thing. I gotta do this quickly or else... if I don't, that means I'm going to end up getting sandwiched by Shimazu on one side with the rebels on the other side, and not to mention taking losses with my daimyo's army. Yeah, I want to get this done decisively, so I'm going to bring this warrior monk over to Nagato and, yeah, get another one going here. And, yeah, I'll keep building up these armies here in Nagato. Bring over a unit of Yari Cav as well. And Shinobi. Yeah, I want Shinobi going to defend my daimyo for sure. Let's see. I want to keep my emissary just parked here, but I know if he's being hunted by a ninja, I have to keep him moving, so... yeah, I'll just keep him moving back and forth between provinces. There's no big deal. Actually, keep him safe. There's Shinobi here, so he'll be safe from ninjas, hopefully. Alright, I'm just going to do another full round of builds here. Let's do another... do I need any more horses? I don't know. I think Yari Samurai is fine. They're cheaper. And that'll do for that turn. Okay, I got that port in Inaba, so more money for me. And, geez, oh Pete's, now Lord Hojo is sending ninja after my daimyo. I mean, there must be like blood in the water or something. They know that I'm down to my one...
When the day's done, I take a tree
Whoa,
for my lodge on my weary way.
That's what you get. So, yeah, Lord Hojo just died, which is hilarious because he just sent an assassin to kill my daimyo, and that's what you get, motherfucker. I mean, you came after me, right? So, let's see, what happened to his territories? I want to see... Yeah, he just got wiped. Looks like Imagawa took over... So, Clan Imagawa was allied with Lord Hojo, and what happens when a clan dies is that the allies will take over some of their territories. Some of them might go rebel, but in this case it looks like Imagawa got them. So yeah, that's gonna be tricky for sure. I can't... Does Oda have Shinano? I can't tell. The colors are pretty muted on that map. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, now Imagawa is in a pretty tough situation. They're at war with Oda and Takeda, so... Yeah, they're gonna get sandwiched. And speaking of getting sandwiched, I need to be careful here. Let's see, move out another Ashigaru unit. Bring in another warrior monk for sure. And yeah, how about it? Let's bring over... This will be the 4th warrior monk unit. And I'll keep bouncing my emissary around just to keep track of what's going on here. And how are we doing up here? I got cavalry and spear. Yep, they're both going in that army. And let's just keep bringing up spearmen. Hey, I got another 3-star general. Jeez, oh Pete's. That's what I'm talking about. Mori just has tons of these guys. Yeah, I do not need another 3-star general here for this war in Kyushu. So I'm gonna move this guy up north, and he can help hold my my borders up here. So that works for me. I'm gonna move Archer to Nagato. Alright, so keep going with warrior monks. I got 2 more seasons for this year, so that's fine. See, I don't want to go over. What do I need more? I think I should start sending some Yari spears to Io, because I have a lot of Ashigaru down here, so yeah. That's what I'll do. Oh, how am I doing on archers? Yeah, I'm gonna send some Yari spears to Io, and I have my warrior monk coming out as well. Taxes are low, and alright, that's looking good. Let's end the turn here. Alright, the Yusugi clan is now the most advanced in all of Japan. No other clan can match their level of development. That's always kind of Yusugi's thing. Yusugi is hard-coded. Their strategy is that they like to develop really powerful troops, really high-tech troops. And as you can hear, there was just an earthquake. So there's an earthquake here in this province of Ki, which means that the port was destroyed and the income was halved in Ki. So whoever owns this province in Ki is making less money now for this year. It's just one of those things that happens. There's like these little events that happen throughout this campaign. Earthquakes are, I think they're the only one. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. But in any case, Ki is owned by rebels, so it has no real effect on Oda or any other major clans. Alright, so let's get the 3-star general now. Now we got a couple 3-star generals guarding my northern borders, which makes me feel better. Alright, and let's move this archer up here. And I'll bring these spearmen down to Io. And another warrior monk. Is that my 4th one? Oh, yeah, this is going to be my 4th warrior monk. Alright, how are we looking here in Tosa? Is it still just 4? Yep, 4. and 4, and yeah, I think that means I have to attack not this turn, but next turn. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The wait is over. Alright, so I have a little bit more money, so I'll build another warrior monk. And how am I feeling about doing a... That's 6... Yeah, I can afford an archer as well. Barely, but I can do it. And let's bump up those taxes. So, making some money. That's all groovy. Keep my emissary moving. Don't want him to get killed. It seems like there's a lot of ninjas hopping around here, so I want to keep my emissary safe for sure. What do they got here? Famous spear dojo, archery dojo, legendary spear sword dojo. Yeah, all the good things to make a good solid army. So yeah, that's gonna be a solid battle for sure. Let's see if I even have time in this episode. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit it in on this episode. Yeah, sorry about the tease, guys. I know I've been leading up to this battle in Tosa all this time, but I want to make sure I don't rush this one. I want to make sure that it gets done right, because it's going to be a big deal for me. But I accomplished the things that I wanted to get done during this episode. I've secured my borders here in Iyo and Nagato. It would have been nice to take advantage of what may have looked like weakened borders. I mean, especially not having the Shimazu Daimyo here. Makes it look like, hey, there's an opening, there's a chance for me to, you know, get something done here. So I withheld the temptation, I held back, I secured my borders, I'm ready to take Tosa in the next episode. And yeah, my son died. I've been waiting for my heir to come of age and lead some armies, and then he freaking died on me. So that's really sad. And also very scary, because I have to wait another 7 years before Mori Masamoto is ready to potentially take over the clan if Mori Motonari dies. So yeah, it's a little bit dicey. Alright, that's going to be it for this time, so I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and until next time, this has been Con and Step, and this has been Shogun Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.